That steps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Regardless, we're gonna move on to the next topic, and the next topic is it's still same type of topic. It's Mr. Drake, Ari Graham. So Drake, he posted
Drake is addressing
on his Instagram, and on the Instagram post, it was just Demaris just talking about Drake during the beef, and then her dancing to Nokia. So yeah,
Drake's culture vulture ways and the way that he steals from the fucking culture. What did he?
Who's calling that? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit?
Don't sit down. What are you doing? Ugh.
She
Go back over there with that boom, bop, bing, bam. Go back with him.
See, and here's the problem, bro. It's like most people, I feel like most sane people, I'm gonna turn off the screen for this one. Most sane people, I feel like, as hip hop fans, as rap fans, if you went into the battle as fans of both, you like some Drake stuff, you like some Kendrick stuff. You might like one more than the other, but overall, you like both of their stuff. You're not about to, after that, just because Drake ain't rocking with him or Kendrick ain't rocking with him, you're not about to be like, oh, I ain't listening to no more Drake no more. I ain't listening to a single Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, stop lying to yourself, buddy. Stop lying to yourself, pal. Like, you come on, man. Let's be real here. Like I said, Drake is still gonna drop good stuff because he's Drake. However, I do think two things can be true at one time, and I do think this Nokia thing is kind of being almost forced in a way. But hey, at the same time, some people make the same argument for not like us being forced into people. So hey, it is what it is. Game is game. The machine is the machine. You know what I'm saying? You get the influencers that get behind it. You get Duke Dennis, Phantom, and Kai singing and dancing to your joint 5 times. And then you play it at the Unrivaled game and you play it at the Memphis Grizzlies game. Eventually he's going, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I said it off top. You can go back to my to my Some Sexy Songs for You review and everything like that, where I said Nokia, I like the song. I liked it first listen and stuff like that. But I do feel like it's being a little gas right now. Regardless, Demaris can dance to the song if she wants to, bro. Like, I don't get it. She was talking about the culture, and I feel like this is more of a what do you say, a pop song, because it is an R&B album. It's more of a dance song, a pop song, everything like that. But this was funny to see Maul, because first of all, you see Drake laughing, right? But then you see Maul laughing with even more. And that is just, okay, Maul. We getting messy, Maul. Messy Maul in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? So now you're looking at that and you're like, okay, all right, I see what's going on, Maul. I see what's going on around here and things of that sort. So interesting stuff over there and everything. But yeah. Hold on. Where else we going? I thought that was interesting. Demaris herself said something about this. And what was it? Demaris, for those of y'all who don't know, is kind of a little deep into the hip hop media trenches or whatever. She is kind of like a producer for the Rory and Mal show, for new Rory and Mal, but like her role has evolved into her being on camera and on the microphone and stuff like that. So she's kind of like the third voice on the podcast. It used to be 2 more of her kind of people on that level of like behind the scenes people who added in extra commentary every now and again off camera, but it was Eden and it was Julian. And Julian was my dog. Julian's the one that actually got me my interview with Rory and Mal at Made in America back in Philadelphia a couple of years ago. But they fired both of those guys. Eden hit Julian in the face when they all went out for drinks or whatever on like New Year's or just a random day. Eden punched Julian in the face, and they talked about it on a podcast. Like a month later, Eden was fired. I don't know what Julian was necessarily fired for. He had a pretty smart mouth, so maybe that has some. I don't know. I honestly do not know. But yeah, he was fired. And then, but so it's just Demaris now by herself. And Demaris gives pretty good takes. Sometimes her takes be off, but regardless, she stands on them. So I mean, I don't know. I always look at that type of stuff. What else about Demaris? What about Demaris? with J. Cole, I do not agree with her J. Cole takes. She's a J. Cole fan, everything like that, which is lovely and stuff. But at the same token, it's like, bro, what Maul says about J. Cole, bro, I'm not even gonna hold you. It'd be right. It'd be right. Maul be right there. You know what I'm saying? I know Maul gets a lot of flack for how he stood on business on the OVO side of things with the whole beef between him and Kendrick. But in terms of his takes with Drake, he's right. And I mean J. Cole, he's right. And yeah. So anyway,
shade and the fact that she flat ironed
something
about her foundation shade and the fact that she flat ironed her bundles on 25 degrees that really chapped my ass. And being that I'm sitting here on my couch rubbing my feet together like a moon cricket, today I have time. Now, being that you run a TikTok stand page that's dedicated to a man that wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire, I wouldn't expect you to know this. But my job as a producer and a mic on an entertainment podcast is to garner conversation from clips, which is why you're stitching something that I said a year ago without context. Damn, I'm good at my job. I should ask for a raise. You probably shouldn't have put me in that corner while having your face in the screen because it actually made you look worse than you already made yourself look when you mixed shade Despicable Me and shade Ghastly Ghosts and painted it on your face.
Demaris. Careful. Your insecurities are showing. Now, I would respond directly to you, but seeing how you blocked me, I can't. Anywho, that response was a choice. A very long-winded foundation shade obsessed choice nonetheless, but it was a choice. I, on the other hand, am going to choose differently. See, here's the thing. I don't do the whole tearing black women down over looks thing.
Man, please stop. Man, stop, man. We got to stop that. We got to stop that. We have to stop that. We have to stop that. Please stop that. Please stop that. Please stop that. I'm gonna put on my red hat for this one. I'm gonna put on the red hat. Y'all ready? Red hat is on. Y'all gotta stop pulling the race card in situations like that. Don't pull out no race card when you came out. You went out of your way to throw shade on me, a stranger that you do not know on the internet. You made a whole TikTok video about me. The second I say something about it, now it's you tearing down another. No, don't do that. Don't do that now. No. You went out of your way to talk about me, and I respond to you, and now I'm trying to tear it black. Man, stop that. Stop it. Stop it, bro. Stop it. You see, if you can tell, that triggers something within me. But anyway, let's go.
You won't catch me in the trenches of insecurity, swinging at edges and undertones like it's a boxing match. Unlike you, I don't need to attack someone's appearance to check them, boo. I can do it with the truth alone. You went straight to the makeup aisle instead of the facts, and that tells me everything I need to know about you. Speaking of truth, you said you created...
Went to the facts. The first thing she said was you took a clip out of context from a podcast episode from a whole year ago. Is that not a fact? Am I tripping?
A conversation garnering content, right? So basically, you say things you don't even believe just to keep the likes on. So you're clip farming? Ugh, that's embarrassing. Imagine selling your integrity for a check and then bragging about it on the internet. Couldn't be me, boo. Meanwhile, I say what I actually think. And the lights, well, they stay on just fine. I mean, it must be exhausting, huh? Waking up every day and thinking, what outrageous thing can I pretend to believe so that I can afford my Wi-Fi today? My opinions, on the other hand, are fully funded and no performance necessary. And despite what you might think, I'm not out here making content to be noticed by a man. Imagine going through life doing everything for the male gaze. That's Gaze, in case you needed help with that. As a woman with her own mind, I don't have to do that, boo. Meanwhile, you just admitted that you have to. You sit in a studio full of men and say whatever they tell you to just so you can collect a check. I agree.
She don't even realize it. She don't even realize what Demaris just told her. What Demaris is saying, obviously, which I think everybody gets, but I'm going to just say it out loud, just say it, just in case it went over your head again, is that the whole page is to defending Drake. So many days. Oh, I'm taking off the screen again. Give me a second here. So much of this past week, the past month, starting with the Grammys, going into the Super Bowl, now with the Oscars, right? With Conan O'Brien making the Drake joke. So much of it has been, Oh, Drake is so sad. Oh, Drake. They treat Drake so way. Oh man, but when it comes to Drake, we could just tell all the jokes in the world, right? This is Drake. Drake will be okay, bro. Hip hop is a sport. This is what Drake said. Drake said this a few months ago. Did y'all forget? Drake said this. Hip hop is a sport. It's people that done said, well, what's Tupac? One of Tupac's most famous songs, Hit 'Em Up. He's saying the first thing he said is, first of all, F the chick in the clip. Like, come on, bro. The first thing he did was talk about the dude's wife. What is we talking about right now, bro? It's hip hop. It's rap music. You say mean things in a rap battle. Drake said plenty of mean things to Kendrick. Drake was bullying Kendrick before Kendrick even said a word. And then when Kendrick responded, Drake responded with even more heinous accusations. And Drake even, after Not Like Us, said even worse stuff. You don't see Kendrick crying about that. You don't see Kendrick crying about that at all. You know why? Because Kendrick accepts that it's rap music. The craziest part about all of this is that if you look at the Control verse and you look at everybody else that Kendrick mentioned in the Control verse, you would even forget Tyler, the Creator, was mentioned in that verse. How cool they are right now. How Tyler just, you know what I'm saying, shot at J. Cole for backing out of the Drake beef. How Tyler had Kendrick headline his Camp Flog Gnaw a couple years ago with Baby Keem as the Hillbillies, and he was in the Hillbillies music video and everything like that at Dodger Stadium to announce Camp Flog Gnaw. How Tyler just remixed Hey Now and did the That Guy, and he performs it every single night at the end of the Chromacopia show now in every single city, including each of the 6 nights in LA, the longest hip hop residency at Crypto.com Arena, formerly known as Staples Center, excuse me. You wouldn't even realize, bro, because they all got over it. They all got over it, except for this one man, bro. Except for this one man that ended up in this whole explosion, bro. This wouldn't even got into this if Drake would have just accepted it for being what it was. It was just hip hop. It was just competition. I don't hate you as a man. I just said I'm trying to be better than all of y'all in this rap game. That's all Kendrick said. But because you took it personally and because you was on your press tour for Nothing Was the Same, and everybody kept asking you about that verse, and you took that to heart and you like it's overshadowing Nothing Was the Same. If Nothing Was the Same was supposed to be what you thought, or whatever Nothing Was the Same was supposed to be, or what it was supposed to do, it was gonna do that, bro. It just is what it is. It had one of your biggest songs ever on there. Just Hold On, We're Going Home. Huge song. Almost as big as God's Plan, bro. It was God's Plan before God's Plan. If you know, you know. If you was outside, you outside. And you had started from the bottom on that joint. And then for the fans, you started off with Tuxcan leather on the joint. And then you had From Time with Janae Aiko on there. And then you had what else? You had Pound Cake with Jay-Z on there. So what is Nothing Was the Same did what it needed to do, brother. You were upset about Control because Control overshadowed the whole Nothing Was the Same. And you were so upset about it, you held on to that for years and years. You only tried to really make it right in like 2016 when you did the DJ Khaled verse and you shouted out Kendrick in the song and Just Me, and then you showed up to the show in Toronto and tried to dap him up backstage. But at that point, it was 3-4 years, and to make Kendrick was already he was cool off you at that point, bro. And he already done dish you and King Kunta and et cetera at that point. But it's just crazy, bro. It's crazy, like how his fans are coddling him. Like no rapper in history has ever had mean things said to him in a rap beef, in a rap battle. And it's just crazy. Drake is a grown man. Drake is 37, 38. He does not need to be coddled, bro, about someone saying mean things to him in a rap battle, bro. It's a rap battle. Drake has said so many mean things to people, bro. Slid into so many girls' DMs and cousin girls' DM and tried to make them feel, but for the sole purpose of getting back at. That's the reason why you in a lot of these beefs right now. You've been moving so flawed with these dudes, girls, and stuff. Come on, man. Stop it, bro. The other day, yesterday, I think, you just posted Kim Kardashian and gave her the gold emoji in them. What is we talking about, Drake? Come on, bro.
Girl, you do need a raise. A raise in character, a raise in morals, a raise in integrity, a raise in values. But you know what? Keep it up. Play your role. Just don't get mad when people call you out for reading a script instead of having a backbone. So yeah, call me a ghastly ghost if you want. I'd rather be a ghastly ghost than a cowardly lion, shaking in my boots saying whatever pays the most, but too afraid to stand on it, which is why you blocked me. See how I checked you and didn't have to say anything about your looks? Very ladylike, very demure.
She went and changed that foundation, though. It's hilarious. How I feel about this is pretty much just like it's the same thing with what I've been saying, bro. It's you should be able to critique somebody and still, okay, I'm gonna still listen to them, whatever. Woo, woo, they still make good music, they're talented, but you can say that, bro. Like I could say Corday's talented, but the replay value outside of these songs, I don't know. You should be able to say that about people and still be able to listen to people, bro. Like this whole, if you say something, you can't come back. You picked a side. Like, I think that's stupid. And it's only with one particular fan base right now in rap. The fan base, I put a name on it, Drake's fan base. There it is. Anyways,
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.